Yo, welcome back, Lazy here, and in this episode we're going to be checking out the newly added Fiat X19, and I'm not exactly sure what I want to do with this car yet, so we'll decide while we build it. So let's get in and get that build started. Okay, so as I'm not really sure what I want to do with this build yet, let's just go through and have a look through the upgrades. We've got roughly a 60 horsepower engine in it standard, so I'm going to go up to the Turbo Rally. And I'm also going to swap in the all-wheel drive system. Yep, that'll be a fairly decent base to start on. Alright, jumping into the aero. Wow, that actually looks pretty decent for a change. So yeah, I'm going to go with that. And for the wing, actually, I'm not hating it. So yeah, I'll go with that as well. Jumping into here, for the tyre compound, I'm actually thinking I may want to drag this car, so I'm going to put some drag slicks on it. And I'm going to max out the width in the front and the rear. Sweet. Didn't really add much, but hey, all it counts. So we're going to need some really light rims. So we're going to need something drag based. So where are they? Actually, I really like them. The deep dish suits it really well. So yeah, we'll go with those. I don't want to change the size, but we will bring the track width all the way out in the front and the rear. Boom. Wow. Depends on what suspension we go with. That's actually probably going to be looking really good. So we'll go through, we'll max all this out. Also, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe, all that awesome stuff. It's much appreciated. We're only like 10 subscribers away from 1,000. So that's awesome. We're going to need a brake upgrade. Yep. For the suspension, yeah, let's go with drift for a change. We'll put drift suspension on a drag car. We'll max out the sway bars. Yep. And I don't want to cage it. We'll come back and do the weight reduction last. Alright, we'll go through and we'll just max all this out as well. So being the Turbo Rally engine, will come out at 668 horsepower and 682 foot-pounds. And that's actually a lot. The car weighs a little bit, but hopefully we can take that off, most of it off in the weight reduction. Yeah, and it drops it down to 1,900 pounds. I'm actually okay with that. Sweet. So there's pretty much the build done. Now let's jump over and check out what paint options this thing has available. Okay, so for the paint, I actually really like this green, but let's have a look through the stock colors first. We've got a matte dark green. I actually really like that blue as well. And we've got a shit brown. Yeah, that yellow though, that really pops. But I'm actually thinking I may leave it green. Yeah, the green suits it really well. I don't want to mess with that. There are no mirrors. That's fine. For the rims, I want to go with something different. So I want to go with a black chrome. So where's the chrome? Right there. Yep. And we'll just adjust the tint and make it completely black. There we go. Sweet. Alright, so I'm going to put a full drag tune on this, but I actually kind of want to test it out on a drift zone first before we get into any races. And that looks really cool. So the tune we're going to be using today is available. I'm also on Sin Steering. Here is the information. Now let's go give this thing a rip.
Arrived at your destination.
Wow, this thing has some potential, but let's do a few races and come back and do a drift zone again later on. Wow, so this thing gets a whole shot out really well. So what do we get? 8.7? That's actually not too bad. Let's jump into race number 2. Sweet. So if it wasn't for my gearing fuck up at the start, that would have been faster, but a 13 flat's pretty decent. Let's get into the next race. Wow, I hit the gears on the head with that one, but look at that glitching, that's funny as. So we got an 8.8 on that one. Alright, so let's hit one more race and then we'll hit a drift zone to end this off. Awesome, so this thing did actually really well for a drag car that's on drift suspension. So we got a 10.1, that's decent. Alright, so now let's jump back over to the main island and hit a drift zone to see what we can do.
At your destination.
Wow, it's not very often I can get a new personal best. So we dropped 133,633 and it put us on 464th, so top 500. That's just too awesome. But I'll leave it there. That's it for the video for today. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and I'll catch you next time. Laters.